As I look back at my own life, it's not so much about success, because if you look at young people today, they have a definition of success that is actually defined by an alien culture. I don't know if people believe that or not, because you look at what they're taught in schools, what they're taught in college. The goal always is one step, like when you're in school, they want to get into a good college, get into a good degree program. So what do you want to do then? So I can get a good job. Why do you want to get a good job? So I can have a good life and enjoy life. So the whole concept of success is based upon making money and enjoying life. But in our own way of looking at things, this sharira that we are all blessed with, we refer to that as sadhana sharira. And sadhana is not success. There's something more than what you may call success in life. So, question is, by our definition, how do you define this sadhana? And the symbol that we use is chakra. So when you look at a chakra, a wheel, a chakra has three parts, right? One is the axle, then it has spokes, and it has a rim. Now, why do we use a chakra? Why do we use a wheel in a bicycle or a motorbike or a car or anything? Mainly because with the same amount of energy spent and the same amount of time spent, you can go farther. Otherwise, why would you use a wheel, right? So this symbol, the reason it represents sadhana is basically this. If you look at any sadhaka, in any kshetra, any field, right? And people do sadhana in so many different fields, right? Depending on their own nature and so on. Why is it that they go very far? Is because at the center of the wheel, that axle is what is driving them. So we all have to ask ourselves, if we want to go very far in life, we have to ask ourselves, what is that one constant guiding principle that drives every single thing I do in my life? It cannot be just changing from saying I want to get into a good college or I want to get a good job and so on. What is that one driving principle? It can be anything, but it has to be constant. It is something that drives every single thing, every single aspect of my life. Secondly, the spokes that are there, a wheel is not going to be a very good wheel if the spokes are all different length. Similarly, in my own life, and your life, anybody's life, there are so many different aspects of my life connected to the thing. It could be personal, it could be family oriented, it could be professional, it could be spiritual, it can be anything. The important thing is that for a sadhaka to do sadhana, all of these things should be equally important in terms of priorities. We may spend different energy and time on different things, for whatever is demanding. For example, when my family was young, I spent a lot of time with my children, for example. Now they are grown up, they have their own families. I don't have to do that. So we may spend time on different things, but in my mind, in my heart, the question is, are they all equally important? Because if it's not, if you focus just on one thing, whatever it may be, you're not likely to go very far. Third thing, the rim. So every single aspect of my life has to be connected to each other. For example, Swagata was talking about the spiritual aspect of what I do. But I also do other things. That's not the only thing I do. But in every single thing I do, is there spirituality embedded in that? And in the spiritual things I do, is it a seva? So all the different things that are important to me, they really have to be connected at the outside also. So this concept of sadhana, if we give that up, we really don't, that is not our culture. That's not what we do, right?